Look at my VC. We've got 1.6 million of it, and that's because 2K released a new Hall of Fame box. But not only one of them, you can do 3 of these, and guess what? We're gonna be doing every single one. These all cost 450,000 VC each, so they are not cheap, but you guys can see there, it gives a 100 plus overall pack. Meaning, yes, we've got a chance at any single one of these Invincibles right here, including obviously Victor Wembanyama, this LeBron James, and also this new Kristaps Porzingis. But you wanna know what else? We've actually got a chance to be able to get GOAT Michael Jordan. But not only that, obviously with it being a 100 plus pack, we definitely have more of a chance to just get a 100 overall. But that's not all bad, because there are a bunch of new great 100 overalls, being this Giannis, also this Kevin Durant, but the one I definitely want the most for a 100 overall is this LeBron James. At least that's out of all the new ones. For the old ones, I definitely want to see Yao, and obviously Ben Simmons. But yes, I'm pretty confident when we look at this box, it is exactly the same as the box that we've opened up most recently, because we get a 100 plus overall pack, a double 99 plus pack, a double 99 overall pack, and then a bunch of legend badges, Hall of Fame badges, and GOAT event cards. And right now already, we've already got 2 GOAT event cards, 2 Invincible ones, so that's actually 3 GOAT event cards, a few 100 overalls, Dark Matters, and so on. So us opening up these boxes will just give us more and more, which is definitely a W. Also, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to put this locker code in right here, because this actually gives you a free GOAT event card, which is actually such a W. Anyway, we're obviously going to do that box, but first things first, we're going to come over and do our 3 singles, our 3 MT singles of the Champions packs. You guys know we do this in every single Hall of Fame box opening, and I'm hoping these ones can actually be pretty good for us. Starting out with a pink diamond. Man, I'm hoping these Hall of Fame boxes are good, because last week we did do the Hall of Fame boxes, and I gotta say, they weren't actually super exciting. I'd say they were just okay, but our second pack ends up hitting us with what? A gold and a diamond event card. But yes, our final single here, we need these ones to be good. We want to see an Invincible, we want to see a GOAT. I don't think a GOAT will happen, but imagine if it does. This final single ends up hitting us up with a pink diamond and also a 100 overall event card. That's a great way to end the singles. Because one thing else that's super exciting about this box, because we're spending a lot and opening up every single one, we're going to be able to get every single one of these Champions event cards that then locks in for a guaranteed Invincible player. You guys know we're going to drop that in tomorrow's video, so be on the lookout for that. But once again, I am going to be opening up one of these Hall of Fame boxes on one of your guys' accounts. So if you want the chance for it to be you, first of all, be sure to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed with post notifications on, and then let me know what you were able to get from the most recent 100 overall locker code. If you guys haven't seen it, it's just this one right here. I actually got SGA, which wasn't too bad. The only issue was I already had it. But let me know in the comments what you were able to get, and then I'll be sure to open up one of these on one of your accounts. But anyway, now that we've done that, it's now our time to spend 450,000 VC on our first box, our first Hall of Fame box. So let's hope it can be a W, and let's hope we can actually see an Invincible player, 450k. I can't believe we're doing this again in back-to-back weeks, but let's do it and let's spend it. 100 plus pack. Please make it insane. Please make it an Invincible. Let's see what we're able to get, and bam! I thought at first it was an Invincible. Unfortunately, it's just a 100 overall. As I said though, in good news, there are actually a bunch of crazy good 100 overalls, including now 100 overall LeBron. And I actually want him so badly because he for sure makes it to my team. So you know what? It may just be a 100 overall, but there are still some extremely good ones that could make it to my team, like Yao Ming, Ben Simmons, LeBron, players like that. That's what we want to see. So let's see what we're getting from our 100 overall. Let's flip it and let's actually hope for Eastern Conference, or I guess Western wouldn't be too bad because then we have a chance to see Yao. What's it going to be? It's Western. Okay, now we want it to be Yao. 99 drive. Don't you dare be Devin Booker. Don't you. It's going to be, oh, this is going to be Mitch Richmond. It is hollow, but look, I'm not gonna lie, this card is not exciting. If you open up a 100 overall and you see the Kings logo, it is not great. And we saw the Kings logo, and guess what? It wasn't great. I mean, yes, it is obviously a new 100 overall that I don't have, but Mitch Richmond absolutely doesn't make it to the team. So I think that's a bit of an L. Anyway, we got to keep our head up because now we do get 10 legend badges, and I think the badges that I kind of need are like Pick Dodger. I don't need Deadeye. I don't need Dimer. I don't need Deadeye again. I can tell you that. I don't need Unpluckable, and I don't need Mini Marks marksman. There's some badges that I do have a bunch of. The reason why I'm looking for some badges is because it will allow us to get multiples of 3 of every single one. And trust me, I am actually planning on using my legend badges very soon, and it's going to be so high. I think these ones are more of what I wanted to see. Now, once again, we do get our 10 Hall of Fame badges, but to be honest, with Hall of Fame badges, I have so many of them that they literally do not matter for me at all. So our final 5 Hall of Fame badges, let's see what we get here, and sure, that's now done. But now this pack is the one I'm most excited for, because this pack is the double 99 plus pack that we have seen a few Invincibles from in the past, but also I think this is where we get the chance to see a GOAT card. Bro, I'm actually so nervous. Please, this box has to be saved, and hopefully it can be with this next pull. So let's hope we see something great, and let's hope it's Invincible. Let's flip it, and let's see what we're getting from the 99 plus, and bam! No. This isn't happening. You can't give me this box. We just get a dark matter. I was hoping for at least a 100 overall. Like, if we get a 100 overall in the 99 plus, you can go, you know what? That's okay. But seeing a dark matter is absolutely not what we want to see. Who's this one going to be? A Western Conference 94 mid-range shot. This is what we wanted to see for it to be Yao Ming. Unfortunately, it's Alperen Sengun. So that's a bit of an L there. We do now have another shake to the right. I've never seen anything other than a dark matter from this. So what are we getting? Yeah, just a dark matter. Imagine if that was where like the GOAT card was hiding or something like that. But as I said, I've opened up a lot of Hall of Fame boxes, like literally upwards of like 15 of them, and we are yet to see anything good from the thing to the right. Is this another Rockets player? No, it's going to be David Robinson. Man, I want to see that for an Invincible and for it to be Wemby. They're 2 okay dark matters, I guess. This next pack isn't super exciting. I was hoping they were actually going to update this, but basically we just get 2 dark matters. I wish they changed this to a 99 plus for this Champions Hall of Fame box, because that would just make it a lot more exciting and give us a chance at more Invincibles, GOAT cards, and so on. But unfortunately, it's not. Unfortunately, it's just this. Is this LeBron James? No, it's going to be Lonzo Ball. Again, another good dark matter. I would be so happy if I open up with this on one of your guys' accounts, at least with the dark matters that we're getting, because somewhat they're actually pretty good compared to the other dark matters that we've seen on my account before, where we just end up getting Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, and players like that. 94 interior defense on this player. I don't think this is going to be a bad one either. It's going to be Adam Morrison, back-to-back bracket busters players. So that's not a bad little duo to get there either. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to our next GOAT event card, which is great for us to be able to get once again. Let's flip this and let's get another GOAT event card, which we absolutely love to see. And now what? Our next pack is going to be the one where we get to decide either between a GOAT event card or a dark matter coach. So you can see we obviously already do have the GOAT event cards, but the coach we can pick from is actually this dark matter Phil Jackson. And what does he give? He gives glove, he gives +6 to all those stats. I will tell you the issue about me having a dark matter coach. My team is filled with Invincibles and 100 overalls. The +6 to my attributes actually doesn't mean anything. Yes, it could matter if I end up playing salary cap, but look, I don't play salary too much on this account, so that's the reason why we're going to go with another GOAT event card. But that's not all, because obviously we get this Champions option pack right here. That's actually quite nice, because this is one of 3 pieces that we need to be able to get that Invincible guaranteed pack. So I feel like a champion. I'm going to pick the one in the middle to hopefully end up giving us some champion luck. Oh, we can actually lock in for 3 legend badges. What set would that be? Oh, it must be the bracket busters. And yeah, we do have 2 dupes here, and great. I have to quick sell both of them. I guess I can put one in for a Hall of Fame badge pack and another one, I guess. We have multiples of rebound chaser. But yes, unfortunately, we had to put our 1 diamond in for this to be able to actually put it in for a legend badge. So I don't know. Let's put in Tom Sanders. You'll be the one player we'll put in for 1 legend badge. Now, what do we get out of this? We get Shifty Shooter, sure. I mean, not as bad news. We can come over to Bracket Busters and we can actually lock in all 3 of these players. Actually, I just realized we pulled all 3 of them from the same box. That's actually kind of crazy. So let's lock this in for 3 legend badges. We will take that. You know what? I'm actually just going to quick open them along with all of these players, though. Along with all the event cards that we have. We've got Float Game, Versatile Visionary, and Off-Ball Pest. Actually, some ones I wanted. What are my thoughts on that first box, though? Definitely not good. So you know what? We're going to close the application. Let's do that to hopefully refresh our luck. So you know what? Now that we're back into it, let's do our 3 MT singles. You know we do this every single time before we get into another Hall of Fame box. So hopefully these 3 singles can be good. And I want to see 1 slow shake before we end up getting to another box. Imagine if this was the video where we ended up pulling like a GOAT Michael Jordan or something like that, just out of a random MT single that we're opening up. Obviously, that would be crazy. We do get a shake in this one, and it is a Galaxy Opal. We are not mad with getting a Galaxy Opal pull, especially just with the singles. Unfortunately, every single one of the Galaxy Opals go for like less than 4,000 MT. Especially, no, this is actually the one that I haven't pulled very often. This one's going to be Trevor Ariza, so we'll actually take that. I think he's actually the best Galaxy Opal to get. Anyway, the main thing is we've got one more MT single to go. Literally, this is it until we get into our next Hall of Fame box that costs 450,000 VC. A pink diamond. What event card are we getting? Just a gold one. That's okay. Because here we are again with another Hall of Fame box. This one needs to be better than our last one because we literally only got 100 overall from our last one. So let's hope this one can be a lot better with another 450,000 VC. I want to see an Invincible. I want to see something great. So let's hope this first pack can hit us with it, and let's do it, and let's hope we can see something great from this next Hall of Fame box. It took a long time to load. Maybe that's because it's loading our Invincible player from this 100 plus pack, and bam! No, it did not. That once again is just a 100 overall, but as I said, and as I say every single time, there are some okay 100 overalls. The thing is there's also so many bad ones. I do wish this was actually sellable because it means we can make some MT from it, and especially because I have so many 100 overalls in my collection, the chance that this is going to make it to the team is so low. But you know what? We got to be optimistic, and we got to flip this a 100 overall right here to hope to see Ben Simmons, LeBron James, or Yao Ming. They're the three players I want to see from the 100 overalls. It's Western, so it has to be Yao Ming. 99 post control is actually pretty good. Who is this going to be? It's not going to be... Oh my word. Oh my word. They actually cannot do this to me. I said I don't want to see Kings players, and then they just hit me with Chris Webber. That's another Kings player. This is the best one of all three of the Kings players, but personally, I really don't like this card. So I'm not going to lie, once again, that is a major L. And we definitely need a lift in this box and hope to see an Invincible soon, because that just ain't it. Anyway, let's move on. Let's absolutely move on, and let's see our legend badges. I need to go through and actually look at what legend badges I want. Post-up poet, physical finisher, unpluckable, which is one we saw in our last one, post lockdown, and the next one, slippery off ball. I think those are some ones that I do need to see, because we've got some legend badges that we have like 8 or 9 of, which is kind of crazy. Box out beast, break starter. I know I have a lot of break starter. Immovable enforcer I don't have many of. Brick wall is another one I don't have many on, and handles for days. So that's a good batch of 5 right there. Again, we don't care at all about the Hall of Fame badges. We're just going to open up all of these and just go thank you very much 2K, because look, I really couldn't care less about any of those. But what I do care about is this next pack, because once again, it's the double 99 plus. I want to see an Invincible so badly, or even a GOAT card. That would be insane. So you know what? Let's actually hope that we can make it happen from this box. Please 2K, actually make it possible. Please make it worth it, and please let's see what we can get from it. 99 duo pack. Let's see what we can get, and let's hope it is something. Let's go. That's an Invincible, and that's what I want to see. Let's go, baby. W's in the chat, even though we're not even streaming, but W's in the chat. Oh my word, I feel like I actually just screamed. But it's because this is a bounce back right here. We had 2 of the worst 100 overalls, and now we just get an Invincible in the middle right there. Okay, that is good. That is absolutely good. We're gonna go to the right and obviously just see a dark matter, but getting an Invincible is super exciting. There is one issue though. We already have quite a few Invincibles on our account, so we need it to be a new player. Otherwise, it is going to be absolutely heartbreaking. Is this one Carlington Towns? Yeah, we see this card all the time, and trust me, it's fine. Because Cat, I'm sorry, I don't care about you. The main thing I care about is this right here being our Invincible player. Now, let's think about what player I want. Out of the new ones, I 100% want Kristaps Porzingis. Then I obviously want Victor Wembanyama. Obviously, LeBron James as well. But now we need to go through the players that I really don't want. I don't want Gary Payton. I don't want Julius Erving. I don't want LaMelo Ball. I don't want Shaquille O'Neal. And I don't want Giannis. Those are all the players I already have. So if we get one of those, it's a duplicate. I also don't really want Derrick Rose or even like Steph Curry. But it is still amazing to actually see an Invincible pull. And I am so hoping this is one of the players that we want. So you know what? It's time to actually flip it. It's time to see who this is going to be. I hope we see Western Conference. Then we have a chance for it to be Victor Wembanyama. It's time from this Champions Hall of Fame box. Let's flip it and let's see what Invincible player this is actually going to be. I love the animation. I love it every single time I see it. It's going to be Easton. That's okay. 99 mid-range shot. Okay, I don't think is this LaMelo? Don't be LaMelo. That is such a good pull. You want to know the issue though? He is a duplicate. That's so sad. There are so many good invincibles we could have got, and instead they give us a dupe. Oh, 2K, why do you have to do this to me? Literally, why? That's our first invincible dupe. Oh, you know what? It's okay. It's fine. That's so sad to see because he is such a good card. He goes for like 3 million MT, and you're telling me I've pulled him twice. Sad reacts from me. I wish I could just give that card to one of you guys. I literally wish I could, but unfortunately we can't. Here we get our double dark matter pack. We're going to go to the one to the right. I just finessed it hard, but 2K finessed me hard too. The fact that we get so excited to see that invincible pull, and then the fact that it's going to be a player that we've already pulled is actually heartbreaking. Is this one going to be Danny Granger or something like that? Yeah, it is Danny Granger. But I feel like that has just absolutely killed me. Like, it's hurt my soul. The fact that we got so excited to see that invincible pull. There's only 5 out of about 15 that could be duplicates. And of course, this is going to be Jalen Brunson once again. Oh my word. I need a counter for how many times I have pulled this guy. So that's not great at all. In good news though, we do end up getting an extra GOAT event card. So we will take this, and that at least puts a bit of a smile on my face. And then we also get to pick between what we want from the festival option pack. So we either get Phil Jackson or we get another GOAT event card. You guys already know I'm going to go another GOAT event card. And next up, we get our champions option pack. We did pick the champions last time. Unfortunately, we didn't really turn into a champion because yeah, we got a duplicate invincible. I'm going to go this one to the right because it has the finals trophy in it. Let's pick that one. But look at what we have right here. A duplicate LaMelo Ball sitting here. So I guess we have to go add to the exchange, and we have to put him in for a legend badge option pack. I cannot believe I'm doing this, but LaMelo, we just got to do it. So we get a legend badge option pack where we get to pick 5 badges, but I can't lie, that's so bad. And now what? We have these 2 dark matters here that we're going to put in for legend badges as well. They're both dark matters that we see every single Hall of Fame box, and that is so sad. Like, look at all of these invincibles we could have pulled. We could have got LeBron, we could have got Kristaps, we could have got T-Mac, and we could have got Wemby, but no, they decided to hit me with a duplicate LaMelo. Sad reacts all around. But you know what? It's not all bad because there's still one more box we can do. So I'm hoping that one can be a lot better. But obviously, before we get into that one, we have to do our 3 singles, and maybe these 3 singles are going to come super clutch and actually hit us with a slow shake or something like that, because 2K must feel bad for me for sure. The fact that, yes, that is my first time ever actually getting a duplicate invincible player. We do get another Galaxy Opal and a Galaxy Opal event card, which is actually pretty good. But I think we've pulled a Galaxy Opal out of every single 3 packs that we've done. So maybe it's going to be better. I don't know. I really don't know. But 92 mid-range shot. I think this one's going to be Mario Ellie. Again, a player that goes for like 3,900 MT, which really isn't much at all. But still not a bad pack to get. But now it's time for our final one. Our final Champions single before we get into our next Hall of Fame box that is our final one as well. So this one hits us with an Emerald Watt event card. Nothing at all. That's okay though. We do get a Kings player. Hopefully that's not a sign. Because now it is time for our final Hall of Fame box. Once again, 450,000 VC. We can only do 1 more of these, and I need this one to be better. Given, yes, we actually got a duplicate invincible player. So let's hope this one can be better with another 450,000 VC to spend. Be sure to smash that like button if you do enjoy me doing these, as this is so expensive to do. But I love bringing the content, and that's why we're going to do it. So 450,000 VC. Let's do it. Once again, 100 plus pack. These have been awful so far, but let's change that with an invincible player out of this one, and bang. No. It's another 100 overall. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to flip it straight away because it seems like every time we talk about it, we get something awful. We get a Kings player. This one better not be like Oscar Robertson or something. It's Easton. So it's definitely not going to be. It's post control. Is this Giannis? I actually think this might be. No, it's going to be Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum. Yeah, it is going to be Tatum. I did have this card on my team like a month ago, but unfortunately now he's just not good enough. So once again, that's a bit of an L if I'm being honest. Man, oh man, oh man. Once again, it comes down to the 99 plus pack where literally we have to see an invincible player, and we have to see it be a new invincible player as well. We get quite a few legend badges here. I think we've seen all of those legend badges already, so that's not super exciting, but let's see a legend badge that we haven't pulled yet. Versatile Visionary. I know I've seen Pogo Stick. I know I've seen Slippery Off Ball. I know I've seen Immovable Enforcer, and I know I've seen High Flying Denier. I feel like you just get the same legend badges on repeat. But anyway, now we have our Hall of Fame badges, and I'm so nervous. I'm actually so nervous because we need this to be an invincible, or else it is actually such an L of the pack opening. So my fingers are seriously crossed because it all comes down to this. Our final 99 plus duo pack, and we need to see another invincible. Please 2K, please Ronnie, give me some luck and let's see if we can get an invincible from this once again. 3, 2, 1, and bam! Ooh, okay, all right. I'm not mad with getting a 100 overall. It's not the invincible that we wanted to see, but it is a 100 plus, and we do end up getting a 100. This is just a dark matter once again. So we'll flip the dark matter. In good news, as I said, there are actually some pretty good 100 overalls, like Giannis, like Kevin Durant, or like LeBron. And LeBron is definitely the one I want to see the most. Is this going to be Adam Morrison or something again? No, this one's going to be Ron Artest, a player we do see quite a lot. But it's not a bad dark matter, and it's not bad either to be able to go to the left and see another 100 overall. We've actually had one box with a dark matter, one box with a 100, and one box with an invincible. So this 99 plus duo pack is definitely somewhat exciting, but let's see if this can actually be a good 100 overall. Make it LeBron James for me, or Yao Ming. Literally, that's all I want to see. We've seen Western every single time, I'm pretty sure. This one is Western now, and it's 99 post control. Oh no, is this going to be... Oh my word. Oh my word. I literally knew it. I fully knew it. They hit me with another Chris Webber. Why do you do this to me, 2K? Literally, why? That is not what I want to see again. Deep breaths, Angus. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. You just have to realize you open up 3 of these boxes for pretty much just go to event cards and legend badges. Literally, that's all I opened it up for, because you look at any of those players that we've pulled, 0 of them, and I mean absolutely 0 of them make it to my team. So that's a bit heartbreaking, a little bit heartbreaking. Is this one Tyrese Halliburton? It is going to be here. All right, that's fine. I think like Jason Tatum is literally the only player that I've pulled from this entire box so far that I don't already have in my collection, which is crazy to say. So Jalen Brunson. It's going to be Jalen Brunson again. Literally, I could probably say his stats off by heart. That's how often we end up pulling this card. Oh, they're awful dark matters. It is cool to see Hallie, especially because of how well he's doing in the playoffs right now, and we get another GOAT event card, but man, I feel like I am down. I feel like my head is absolutely down right now, and we need it to lift just a little bit. At least we do get these GOAT event cards, which is the only positive I can kind of take from this. And the final positive is the fact that when we get this Champions option pack, we're going to get the final piece that we need to be able to lock in for a guaranteed invincible pack. So let's select this. And yes, now we're actually able to lock in for an invincible player that we will be opening up in tomorrow's video. But look at how many duplicates we have here. This is crazy. I think I'm going to have to quick sell one of them too. Yep, I'm going to have to quick sell one of the dark matters because I didn't mean to put it in that. Oh, Angus, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're going to have to put Chris Webber in for a legend badge option pack. So sure, I'll take that. And now, unfortunately, we're just going to have to quick sell this Tyrese Halliburton. But now those boxes are sold out. Dude, I just feel so sad that we did get the hype of getting an invincible. But then it was literally a duplicate of LaMelo. That is heartbreak. Anyway, you know what? Let's do 3 more MT singles. 3 more MT singles. The thing is, like, if I was able to pull LaMelo Ball on one of your guys' accounts, I would be going absolutely crazy. And obviously, in our most recent upgrading of one of your teams, we did pull an invincible for the subscriber. But hey, I want to be able to do that more often, and I want to hopefully be able to like trade my players, trade my dupes to one of you guys. But unfortunately, that's just not an option. Here's full golds. And now it's time for our final single right here. Let's see if this one can be any good for us, and let's hope it actually can. Champion single, emeralds, gold, and diamond event card. That was not great. Oh, head up, Angus. And you know what? Let's really talk about the positives. We do now have 8 GOAT event cards. We've also got 2 invincibles, 4 100 overalls, 5 dark matters, 10 galaxy opals, and a bunch of others, meaning we're actually close to getting 10 GOAT event cards, which means we're like a third of the way to being able to get one of these GOATs, which is still crazy. We could actually get one of these invincibles if we wanted to. I just don't think that's worth it, but we could get the 100 overalls. I don't think that's worth it at all. In good news though, we do have all 3 of the event cards needed to be able to get another invincible player. So man, I'm just hoping that one can be good. And I'm hoping that one's not a dupe. Anyway, as we talk about those boxes that we open up, the question is, do I recommend you guys open them? I gotta say no. Like, I think the Hall of Fame boxes right now are super risky. They are probably the best way to upgrade a team, but the thing is, if you get bad, it's gonna be bad. And like, if I look at the super packs that come out on Tuesdays, I think it's Tuesdays. Yeah, it's Tuesdays. I think they're better value because at least you can actually make a bit of MT from those. With the Hall of Fame boxes, if you get unlucky, you are literally making nothing at all. And that is exactly what I've shown today. The fact that we have opened up 3 of those boxes and we have made 0 upgrades. The only thing that we've got is legend badges. And for the final pack right now, that's going to be, once again, nothing. Because yes, we do have a lot of these legend badge option packs. Look at how many 100 overalls I have in my collection that I could actually exchange into legend badges if I wanted to, and I probably will. But man, I gotta say, I'm a little bit sad, but at least hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.